Hello, welcome to more Vintage Cube Drafts. Ooh, Fact or Fiction? Wow, okay, we got some good cards. I say that every time. I don't know what else to say. They're all good cards. I love Fact or Fiction. This card is just powerful in basically any type of deck because it's extremely good card draw and it puts cards in your graveyard. Just very powerful. So I think I'm going to be taking that. Gilded Lotus I like, and then maybe like an Ugin or one of these three, but I think Foff is just probably the most powerful card in that pack. Okay, following that up, we have Mystical Tutor. So Mystical Tutor for Fact or Fiction is a pretty good way to refill your hand. There's Basalt Monolith, which is good mana. It's not the best mana rock, but like you play this turn 3, you have 7 mana on turn 4, which is really, really nice. And then it kind of drops off from there. Like Animate Dead's good. I guess it kind of works with Fact or Fiction. But I think for us it's between Tutor and the Monolith. And I'm actually going to take Mystical Tutor. Usually I tend towards the mana, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling something spicy brewing right now. We can follow it up with Spell Pierce is great. Just good early interaction. Imperial Seal plus Mystical Tutor means we can basically do all the dirty things we want. I think if this was Vampiric Tutor, which is an instant, it's the same card, just an instant, I probably would take it, but I want to take Spell Pierce. This helps us cut blue really hard, so playing blue in Vintage Cube is like my favorite thing. And then it's also just a great card. Like it counters some Signets, counters some Planeswalkers. Yeah, I'll take Spell Pierce. Vendilion Click, Thirst for Knowledge, and then Hallowed Fountain also a consideration. I kind of just like Vendilion Click. Thirst is good, but if we're mono blue, we're not going to have that many artifacts to discard, and we already have Fact or Fiction for card draw, so I'm just going to take some interaction plus clock. And also, I think this sets us up for mono blue, which is probably one of my favorite archetypes. Maybe it is my favorite. I think my favorite archetype is mono blue Storm. Speaking of which, there's a Gush. I love Gush. Solemn's pretty good. Let's just take Gush. We're just going to cut all the blue cards so hard and see where that takes us. Then we can like Mystical Tutor for High Tide. And when your deck is literally all islands, High Tide is probably one of the most powerful cards in the cube. And people like, I don't know if they realize that, but if you High Tide, you have 5 lands in play. You cast High Tide, you now have 8 mana. If you have like Turnabout, Frantic Search, Time Spiral, you just go up to like obscene amounts of mana. I wish Blue Sun Zenith was in the cube. Because then you can like Blue Sun Zenith yourself, draw your whole deck, and get like Turnabout, untap all your lands, and then Blue Sun Zenith your opponent. I think we're down for Ancestral Vision. Yeah. A lot better than everything else. And right now, we have just taken all really busted cards. Okay, interesting. So, Pestermite Wield, or not Wield, but this is a pretty late Pestermite, so we could take this, and if we get red, go like twin combo. We could take Expansion Explosion. Rishadan Port is good if you're like mono blue tempo. You can like port down their lands and then counter their spells. And then that's kind of about it. I kind of like just taking Pestermite. This card, wow, okay. I was gonna say, this card is like pretty good. If we can be mono blue tempo and just like shove the combo in there, I will not complain. Dig Through Time is an extraordinarily powerful card. Good when you're playing a bunch of stuff like Spell Pierce and Mystical Tutor. Just helps you refill. Okay, so now we've kind of gone through the whole pack, the whole cycle around. Now is when we start to try and figure out what colors are open. And it's looking like white is pretty open. So we could go into like blue-white control and just take Day of Judgment. We could take Faithless Looting and try and go some type of storm thing. But yeah, actually I'm going to take Faithless Looting. I forget, yeah, because we have Pestermite, so we're kind of incentivized to be blue-red. I don't love Terramander. Field of Ruin is interesting, and then Terminus gives us outs to play white. I'm going to take Field of Ruin. There are some lands that are worth killing. I do, however, like Revelark. So if you have Kiki-Jiki in your deck, we could go Faithless Looting, discard Pestermite and Kiki-Jiki, and then the following turn evoke Revelark and return both creatures, and that just is an insta-kill. I'll take Mutavault. Mutavault's good if we're mono blue. Okay. And white seems pretty open, so I'll take Selfless Spirit. We could end up blue-white Flyers, which is also a very solid archetype. So maybe, I don't know. There's no way we could have known that white was open when we took Faithless Looting, but I think given what I'm seeing, blue-white is where we're supposed to be. Unless everyone's just passing green cards. I don't want to play green, though. Okay, Thalia. Ooh, Caracas. Caracas might actually be the correct pick because it's so good with Vendilion Click and Venser if we can find him. Thalia is pretty bad when you're playing like Fact or Fiction, Gush, Dig Through Time. So not into that. We don't have any artifacts for Tinker. Steam Vents is the only other consideration. On the off chance we do find Splinter Twin or Kiki, but I think I'm going to stick to my guns and take Caracas just because of how good it is. Okay, there's Frantic Search, Riftwing, Deceiver Exarch, and Coalition Relic. I think Frantic Search has got to be the pick. Basically, if we can find High Tide, Frantic Search goes from like kind of good filtering to the best card in our whole deck. And we've been cutting blue super hard, so I can't imagine High Tide being like high on anyone's pick list. So we should get it. There's a Swords. Swords is a really powerful card here. There's also Tamiyo. So if we want to be mono blue, Tamiyo's good. Like, I'm not in love with these. Wow, that is a loud garbage truck. I think I'm going to take Swords. Tamiyo might even just come around. This card is just very powerful if we do end up some type of blue-white control. Or it's splashable, because I think we probably do want to run Caracas at the very least. Alright, ignoring the garbage truck that's next to me, I think I'm going to take Turnabout, and we're just going to hope that High Tide shows up. I can't, again, if High Tide is in the packs, I can't imagine anyone else taking it, given all the cards we've been, like, picking up late. So I think this is just the pick, and we're not missing out on much else, maybe like an Angel of Sanctions, so this just sets us up to do... Oh no. I think I gotta take Palancron. We're just gonna commit to mono blue High Tide and see where that goes. It's my favorite archetype, so even if... Yeah, it's my favorite archetype, and it seems very open. We just gotta hope that the cards are in the packs, because that's a problem that I have a lot, especially in this type of cube, is like, you're drafting the open lane, but just good blue cards aren't opened. And then, you know, you could take all the blue cards that anyone ever got. You're still not going to have a good deck. So that's one possibility. Ooh, Archangel Avacyn plus Caracas is also pretty sweet, but I'm going to take a counterspell. Force of Will. Okay, pretty happy about Force of Will, passing up on Factory, Gristlebrand, and all that. Treasure Cruise. Well, we kind of abandoned the combo, but staying mono blue seems very worthwhile. And we already have Dig, but Treasure Cruise is so sweet. Thing in the Ice, okay. Well, we have quite a few spells now. Deceiver Exarch is not amazing, but there's a small sliver of chance that Kiki-Jiki comes around. Dark Confidant. Confidant's pretty bad with Dig Through Time and Treasure Cruise. So I'm just going to take Temple Garden. I could see a world where we get like a green-blue fetch and we want to splash white, so we play Temple Garden. Following that up, we got Raging Ravine. Not a whole lot else. I guess I'll take the Angel. In case we end up short on win conditions, we could play all these white cards, but I don't love it. I'm considering just running Pestermite as a way to like make opponents think we have a combo, because a lot of times if you just run out Pestermite, people will kill it on sight because they are so traumatized from getting killed by it. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing that now. Oh, why does this always happen? I end up in the Kiki decks with just terrible mana. Avacyn Caracas is kind of awesome, so I'm gonna do that. And Garrick. Alright, well... I don't know what's happening, but we have Exarch, Pestermite, Kiki-Jiki, and Revelark plus Faithless Looting. So that's something. We might also end up with High Tide, so we can like Mystical Tutor. I don't know what's happening. We'll see. There's a Tundra. Wow, and a Restoration Angel. I feel like I just need a Tundra. We at least want to play Swords, Revelark, and all of that. Opposition is also good, but I think we're going to end up doing something with Kiki. I think I kind of want to try and find a way to discard him and then just get him back with Revelark. That's kind of cool. It's like a weird blue-white Kiki-Reanimator combo. We'll see how that goes. So we can cast Stoneforge Mystic for no value. Kind of just like taking Path to Exile. It's great interaction, and there's no fixing. Basically, I think this deck is like really great, but we need interaction. We have literally 2 counter spells. We need interaction and fixing, and I guess Path to Exile is technically both if we target our own creature, but we don't have that many targets, so. Oh man, Zealous Conscripts? Oh, if we had Steam Vents, this deck would be so much better. I really regret taking Karakas. Because if we had Steam Vents, then I could take Flooded Strand and have like perfect mana. Okay, what are we doing here? I think I want to take Impulse. Impulse is kind of like mana fixing, and I think I've just got to hope Zealous Conscripts wheels, or maybe not even play it. Although, I guess Flooded Strand is literally mana fixing. You know what, I'm going to take the thing that is literally mana fixing over the thing that is figuratively mana fixing. Mold Drifter, Emiria Angel. Sneak Attack's kind of funny, but I'm just going to take Mold Drifter. Again, High Tide would still be a good out, because now we have Flooded Strand for Tundra. Wow, Splinter Twin. We have all this white fixing, but we have all these red cards. Oh, man. This is so unfortunate. I wonder if Splinter Twin wheels, because nobody else has... No, because Zealous Conscripts was also passed. So, Torrential Gearhulk can get back Path, Swords, Disallow, Frantic Search, Factor Fiction, Treasure, or Dig Through Time. Splinter Twin just makes these a lot better, but how are we getting the red mana? I'm going to take Ponder and just... I need, basically, since the mana isn't there, we're going to have to use card draw to make the mana work somehow, if that makes any sense. I think Sword of Temptation's pretty good, though. I'll take a Sower. Wow, we just never got High Tide. That's kind of incredible. Inspiring Vantage helps with the mana. Probably not playing Avacyn. I really like Daze too, but I think I have to take all the mana fixing. No! Mana Tithe. I have to take all the mana fixing I can get. The thing is I don't... Swords, Path, Revelark. Those are like the only white cards I'm going to play. But I'll still take a Needle Spires, I guess. Wow. Wow, okay, so... The archetype we're in is very open. Maybe I just want Sword? I know Restoration Angel... What is Restoration Angel good with? I mean, obviously Kiki-Jiki, but what other creatures? Vendilion Click, Sower, Palancron? Whoa, Restoration Angel Palancron's pretty sweet. Guess I do that. No, I'm gonna take... Oh, no! Ugh! I did not mean to do that. I meant to take Opposition. Yeesh. Okay. Zealous Conscripts Kiki-Jiki is a combo. We already passed Splinter Twin. We could wheel it. We just have terrible fixing. Alright, I'll do it. Emiria Angel... Someone took our Splinter Twin. Yeah. Darn. Out of spite. That's fair. I mean, Kiki-Jiki still is like a pretty good combo card. So, this is interesting. I think, honestly, the way this deck turned out, I just have to go like blue-white. I don't even know if I play red sources. Let's see. I have 1, 2... No, I'm going to play some red sources, but basically, we're just going to reanimate the Kiki combo. And that's what that's going to be. Okay, and Selfless Spirit can help keep them alive or something? I'm on board with that. So, I think I do want to run Faithless Looting. So we're going to run a basic Mountain. Oh, that's 14 lands? We need to make some cuts here. What am I cutting? Maybe Treasure Cruise and Palancron and Turnabout, because those just didn't get there. And I guess, how many blue sources do we currently have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, cannot play Mutavault. 8. I only have 8 blue sources right now. I guess we don't need that many. Red sources, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting triple red for Kiki-Jiki is like almost impossible, but I guess it's not literally impossible. And then white sources, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually enough. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red sources. I think casting Kiki-Jiki is still like a very secondary win condition to just getting it off an evoked Revelark. Because basically we're going to go Frantic Search, discard Kiki, Pestermite, evoke Revelark, get them back, win the game. Or same thing with Faithless Looting. We Faithless Looting, flashback Faithless Looting, discard Kiki. So we want to basically just be blue-white and then have some mountains just so that it's possible. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then blue, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This deck's weird, man. It would have some better mana and we could have had the best Kiki deck ever by taking Splinter Twin. I just don't think we have the red mana to make it work. So we're gonna try this weird blue-white Kiki-Animator deck. We'll see how it goes. See you guys round 1. Oh, wait. Oh. Do I run this? That seems way too sketchy, right? I only have 2 ways to discard it. We'll put that in the sideboard. We'll see what happens. See you guys round 1. Wow, this is about as good as we could possibly ask for. Let's keep this. And we got all our colors. And a Selfless Spirit. Okay. Not so bad. What are we going to Mystical Tutor for? What does all have Signet? I feel like I almost want a Mystical Tutor for Force of Will. But then they know about it, so it's pretty bad. But then we don't just die next turn. Because basically opponent has 4 mana. And we could like Force of Will pitching Pestermite and then disallow. Now I'm going to wait. I will wait. I think this card gets better. If it did not show them what card I was getting, then I would probably do it. But if your opponent knows you have Force of Will, it's so much worse. And if I just die here, I think that's a fine risk. Ashiok. That's actually not that scary. Depending on what they hit. Vendilion Click, Thing in the Ice. They hit Factor Fiction. That was a good 3 cards. Then we draw land. Okay, so we can hold up Disallow. We can attack Ashiok. You can actually get a Vendilion Click back with Ashiok if they want to. That'd be pretty good. They hit Sower, Karakas. They hit Karakas. Stop. Opponent, this isn't fair. Let's go with Pestermite. Pestermite is going to tap down the island, I guess. Frantic Search. Here we go. Now what? I think we hit Ashiok again. We go Island. Pass turn, holding up Disallow. And we just gotta hope they don't hit our Kiki-Jiki. Okay. Land, dig. Alright. So far Ashiok has done nothing. We got a counterspell. We can also Mystical Tutor plus Frantic Search to find like Swords to Plowshares or something if we need to. But right now we're kind of pretty far ahead in this game. Ashiok is just right now has been card disadvantage. It didn't do anything. It gained them a bunch of life, but life doesn't really matter. I think they might have just been better off turning it into Vendilion Click. Him to Torak. So that can hit Disallow. I think I counter that. I know they probably now have a kill spell or something. Negate. Jeez. So they hit Dig Through Time, Factor Fiction. What other good cards do we have to Mystical Tutor for? I'm gonna look. So we have Ancestral Vision, and I think I'm just gonna keep it in hand and hope to discard the tutor. Ugh, they hit Muldrifter too. Alright. Well, Ashiok down. Field of Ruin is not good right now. Let's attack you, play a Field of Ruin, which does nothing, and then pass turn. So they didn't exile any of my mountains, which is good. Coalition Relic is fine. Jace, the Mind Sculptor. I think that is worth Frantic Searching, because we have Force of Will. Path to Exile. Right. I think I just discard... I can discard both of these and keep Path. I mean, they're going to bounce my Selfless... Well, actually, Jace doesn't even do that much here, does he? We're just going to discard these 2. Untap these. Alright, Jace. You got it. Yeah, Jace Fate Seal. Jace goes down to 1. But on the bottom, no! What'd you hit? And Field of Ruin cannot target anything because they don't have any non-basics. Swords. Alright, well, we have interaction. Attack Jace, attack Jace. One is down to 2 cards. They probably Brainstorm here. Yep. Come on, opponent. Play non-basic. I should have just put Mountain into play. Alright, please be just like a Wormcoil Engine. Upheaval. Sure. That's not that great. We get a Pestermite in play. We're just gonna tap this. Sure. Gush makes me a little sad, but we can go Tundra. Attack with Pestermite. Discarding Field of Ruin. I didn't really see any hits with Field of Ruin, so it's just gonna go away. So we basically just have a... What is it? I don't know what I'm saying. Signet. Yeah, that was, I don't know, kind of a weird upheaval. I guess it keeps Jace alive, which is good. I'm actually going to get Selfless Spirit down rather than Suspending Vision, because it makes Jace such a bad play now. Like, Jace bounce, he just dies. So they need, like, Jace plus a kill spell. Frost Titan. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, we can Gush. Okay. Mountain. So, are we 1 mana short of being able to Swords that? Because we can bounce this with Gush, but then we just don't have any lands. Yeah, because the play is you bounce Tundra and then recast it. We only have 2 mana, so we're just going to Suspend Vision, play Island, and hit. Well, it's down to 12. That's not nothing. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Wow, opponent really got some good cards in their deck. Ancestral Recall, Jace the Mind Sculptor, Mox Emerald, Ashiok, Upheaval, to name a few. Karn, to name even more. I feel like I almost have to Gush and try and hit Force of Will plus blue card here. What are my odds? Very low. In fact, I think most of my blue cards are gone. Alright, we're gonna keep our lands in play. If they Karn exile a land, I can at least bounce that land. Okay. See? Everyone targeting that on site. I mean, it's a good thing to target. They tap the Selfless Spirit now. They tap the Tundra. Okay. So we could put Karn down to 1. This is still winnable, surprisingly. I think. Do we have a... We have Revelark, Deceiver Exarch. Okay, we have it all, I think. Restoration Angel also with Kiki-Jiki works. So I think here I go... This is so bad, but it's kind of what you have to do. Blue, Gush. Let's go Tundra. Swords to Plowshares on Frost Titan. Paying 2. Attack Karn down to 1. Okay, back in it. Kind of. We're going to exile an island. Thoughtseize. Yeah? Yeah. So now it's Deceiver Exarch, which I think is in my deck. I hope it's in my deck. Then they go Jace Brainstorm. Alright. Battle Ball it is. I want to make sure Deceiver Exarch's in my deck. It is. Okay. So we have outs, however small they might be. Also, Ancestral Vision might just kill me. So let's Path to Exile the Battle Sphere. This is kind of hard. We're going to attack Karn. So there's that. Then we can Path to Exile the Myr Battlesphere, threaten something. Kind of want to cast Faithless Looting this turn, but that lets them know what's happening here. I'm just going to play Needle Spires and Path on their upkeep. Okay, and we just got to get up to 6 mana somehow and steal the game with Kiki-Jiki reanimation strats. The problem is they're going to bounce the Selfless Spirit, Karn, exile. Oh, interesting. No, that's so bad. That's really bad. Oh, okay, now we're in trouble. Exile an island. I mean, opponent just has unlimited things right now. Okay, need a way to kill Thief, because Thief getting rid of Kiki-Jiki is a big problem. Take 2. Opponent's down to no cards in hand. There's the Revelark. Okay, I think... the problem is I don't have enough mana. I need 6 mana for this. Go Mountain. I think I just gotta cast Faithless Looting and hope Kiki-Jiki's in here. Okay, discard Kiki and... probably Vantage. So they're not scared. And then... The problem is Thief of Sanity is just going to mill us. It's okay. We basically just gotta hope to get lucky here. Like, we've gotta hope they use Karn to kill the Selfless Spirit and not our lands. And that we somehow get 2 turns and resolve a Revelark. All of that's very unlikely. Yeah. Because the thing is, Thief of Sanity hits us, and they're going to hit Force of Will because it's in the bottom of our deck. So we're not even going to be able to beat a Force of Will. And Thief mills us for 3. Yeah, we're in a world of hurt here. So now we have to make them draw off Ancestral Vision. Okay. Ponder. Oh, they hit our Ponder? Seems weird they wouldn't want Deceiver Exarch. I don't want them to know about Revelark. I want them to just think like, oh man, if we kill Kiki, then everything's safe. I mean, we're super dead here, but we have to target them. Spell Pierce. Right? I mean, I keep fighting. If the last 2 cards in my deck are lands, and my opponent does not bounce my Selfless Spirit... Okay, we're dead. Moving on. So they're like blue-black, pretty solid control, but I don't really have any way to beat that. So we just gotta hope they don't hit Ancestral and stuff like that. All right, let's go first. Let's do it better. That's not. Is it doing it better? I don't think so. Let's mulligan. This might be doing it better, especially with them mulliganing. We have Gush, 2 lands, Restoration Angel is not amazing. So if we draw any islands, we can Gush. We can get Pestermite down and like hope to kill it so we can do Revelark things. We might just get Thoughtseize, which would be pretty brutal. Okay. Well, we have the combo. We just gotta hit lands. Okay, that's brutal. Opponent's deck is very nice. Land. I think it's weird, like I would expect to be having colored mana problems, but not like quantity of lands. Ashiok. Okay. I mean we have the win in hand, so Ashiok doesn't just kill us. It's gonna be 3 lands. Oh, that hurts. The 3 islands would have like gotten us very close to winning, and Force of Will would have dealt with Ashiok. So if we just like, oh no, oh, that's frustrating. Why, deck? Why? Okay, Dimir Signet. I don't think I'm winning. If the Magic Gods don't want us to win, all right, this is definitely getting Force of Willed. Pitching. I think at this point we can't really afford to return any lands, so we're just gonna pitch Gush. We just have to hit an island this turn, then Dillian collects some relevant cards from them. All right, we're done. See you guys round 2. All right, we're gonna get better draws. We're gonna show how good this deck can be. No, come on, no. I'm playing 17 land, right? I'm pretty sure I am. All right, going to 5. Sure, we're gonna scry an island to the top. Nope, that's not an island. This deck really hates us. I mean, to be granted, like I said, the problem with this deck is that the mana just wasn't there. Like we figured out that the archetype was open pretty late on in the draft. And we're trying to do mono blue things, but that one was also open, but just not in the packs. Like if we just gotten like a Remand, Snapcaster, Brain Freeze, and High Tide, I think our mono blue deck would have been a 3-0, but we did not, so here we are, island. What is going on? Well, I hit triple red, so now I guess we could just go like Restoration Angel into Kiki-Jiki. So far I'm scared by the opponent's start. Now I feel like I'm about to get hit by Channel, which would be kind of just the icing on the cake. All right. Oh, I should have played Karakas. Yeah, if I play Karakas, then Channel Emrakul actually just kind of kills them. Well, we're about to find out. I should have played Karakas before, but then they just don't go for it, so I would have never known. Here, if they like channel into play in Eldrazi that's not Emrakul, I can at least play Channel and then bounce it. So yeah, I think there is an argument for keeping this in play, or in my hand. And Karakas cannot stop, if my opponent plays Sneak Attack here, Karakas cannot stop them from getting the Annihilator trigger if they have enough red mana. If they only have 1 red mana, then they put it into play, I bounce it, and then they just have to wait. 5? What's going on, opponent? What are you doing over there? They have been tapping all different kinds of mana. What are you doing, opponent? I even cut like in between these rounds when they were tapping mana because they were just doing stuff. They've been tapping mana for like literally 2 minutes. Okay, you have all your mana now. Okay. No. Oh, we got max punished here. Wait, what? That makes little to no sense. Okay, well now we just keep up islands and then that's fine. You know, of all the outcomes, that was the best. And now I can hold up disallow. Go ahead. You could have just tapped my island, man. The unfortunate thing is if I do cast disallow, sorry, opponent does get to tap it down with a Johnny. Needle Spires can hit a Johnny for 4, but not 5. Alright, well for a mulligan to 5, we're kind of fighting. Ancestral Vision will put us back up to what a 7-card hand would have been like. Recruiter of the Guard. I think that one's okay. If they play Kiki-Jiki, we can disrupt it with Karakas. And they already have Fauna Shaman, so it's not like Recruiter does anything special. Jaraga Tree Speaker, okay. What is this deck? I don't know what I'm fighting against right now. I just really want to draw Pestermite into Exarch. And Ajani's going to become kind of a problem. I mean, oh, we can disallow the Ajani trigger. Maybe that's our game plan. That's not the worst play I've heard of. Vector Fiction. All right, let's play Caracas. That just stops any like really big shenanigans. And then we can end of turn Foff and just keep whatever land they tap or target untapped. And really try to save disallow for Ajani Ultimate. Uh-oh. Opponent's Fauna Shamaning. See if they can pay the mana for whatever creature they're finding. I still don't know what their deck does. Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. Do they actually have channel? I don't know what's going on. So they can play Ulamog. Targeting island, okay. Sure. Let's go Foff. Oh. Oh man. That is a good set of hits. How do you even split that? I can tell you how you don't split that. And that's putting all my good cards in one pile and all my bad cards in another. I think that's a perfect example of people just being really scared of Pestermite for basically no reason. Frantic Search. Ooh. Okay, so... Well, we have... Yeah, they gave us Vendilion Click Caracas. Like, that's pretty sweet. So let's just draw step Vendilion Click them. Because they have Ulamog, we know about this. But they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're still, like, relatively far away from casting the guy. And if things get really bad, we can Frantic Search so that we can untap and disallow. 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, we can Frantic Search to get disallow back up. So let's Vendilion Click in the draw step. Look at you. Ulamog and Emrakul. How are you casting these cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can take Ulamog, which I think I probably should. Leave them with Emrakul. I know they can get it back with Fauna Shaman, but that takes mana, because they actually did have 10 mana. So yeah, opponent definitely has channel. So they drew Arbor Elf. So now they're going to grab Ulamog again. Oh, Dragon Lord Atarka. Okay. I think I just let this resolve. That doesn't matter so much. So they have just Emrakul in hand. So they would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they would need to draw a land to be able to cast Ulamog. Okay, so let's Caracas, bounce Vendilion Click. Tarka triggers, blah, blah, blah. Yep, Caracas doesn't untap. We can still Frantic Search to untap it, but we're just going to Swords to Plowshares the Atarka, which they gave us. Take this. Am I scared of them casting Ulamog? If I can Frantic Search and untap Caracas to bounce the Atarka, and then I can Swords the Tree Speaker to stop that from happening. No, I think I'm just going to use my mana and kill the big scary thing. Because I get to draw 3 cards here. Cast Ancestral Vision, targeting me. A lot of mountains. Go with Island. And yeah, them drawing lands with Ulamog is pretty rough. But I think I can go Selfless Spirit and then hold up Disallow on the Ajani trigger. Okay. Because I imagine my opponent just instantly ults Ajani. Yeah, so Disallow, counter that. So that's a way to kill Ajani. And we have Path to Exile in our deck somewhere to deal with Ulamog. Level up. Okay. I guess that could make Fauna Shaman tap for mana. Sure. And now we get Vendilion Click Caracas. Yeah, this deck's pretty good. Yeah, so their hand is Emrakul, 1 unknown. You got it. And no attacks. Interesting. Oh, we could just win right now. If we hit Kiki-Jiki, you know what? I'm going to go for it. We're going to cast Gush here. Yeah, we can just win this moment. So we're going to maximize our chances. Cast Gush. Okay, starting with Faithless Looting. I think I want to play an island here. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we can cast Faithless Looting. If we put Kiki-Jiki in our graveyard, we could just kill them. I don't need plains or more blue. Actually, I don't even need more red. And then I can Frantic Search here. Tap like this, I guess. Frantic Search, paying like this. Kiki-Jiki, please? Nope. Okay. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Discard island. Tap these. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's alright. We could flash back Faithless Looting. Something like this. And then we can still go Vendilion Click. Alright, I'll flash back Faithless Looting. Wow. Kind of unreal. I kind of like Restoration Angel. So let's discard. How much mana do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very far from Emrakul. I feel like Spell Pierce is just the worst thing ever right now. So let's discard these two. And if they're not attacking, I'm not attacking. We'll just pass. No! I had to stop in their draw step. You all saw it. That's pretty bad, actually. There was definitely a stop there, though. Anyway. We saw almost all of our deck and have not found Kiki, but as soon as I guess we just have to cast Kiki-Jiki now because we used all of our discard. Alright, I think opponent's going to try and cast an Ulamog now. And Ulamog resolves and that's okay. I guess I put a stop here. Yeah, they're going to grab Ulamog. They play Ulamog, we hit it with Path to Exile. And then we can Field of Ruin their Ancient Tomb and that puts them pretty far away from Emrakul. Caracas and Needle Spires. Okay, we still have enough red mana, fortunately. So let's float all this mana. And I'm just going to play Restoration Angel because Kiki-Jiki up the top is still just lethal. No, doesn't matter. Island, okay. So now we can Path Ulamog in their upkeep. We can Field of Ruin Ancient Tomb. Yeah, I kind of like Field of Ruin. How much mana do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that just cuts them off on a bit of mana. Okay. Kill this. Search for island. Kiki-Jiki's in there, I swear. Move to upkeep. Hit for 5 in the air. You know, we probably can just kill them without even having to combo, but comboing seems so fun. Exile you. An opponent has 1 unknown. Yeah, we're just gonna end up killing them with our flyers. That's so much more boring. Just one day, I swear, one day I'm going to get Revelark for the Kiki combo, and it's gonna be beautiful. Yep. I'm pretty happy with Force of Will, I will say that. 5. Mountain. So I have lethal in play, I have Force of Will for anything they might play, and if they kill a creature I can end step Vendilion Click. And okay, that's how you win a game, I guess. The opponent's doing some things. This feels like a pretty good Zealous Conscripts matchup if opponent's trying to like play Eldrazi. But other than that, yeah, like if they hardcast an Ulamog and I just steal it. But no, I think I'm just gonna keep it as is. Actually, cutting Mystical Tutor for Zealous Conscripts, that seems okay with me. Because this card also is a combo with Kiki, so having it in play is not bad for us. Yeah, this hand's good. It's got all our colors. It's got Ponder, Exarch, some red mana. They mulled to 5? Okay. Well, it's nice that we get our first good hand against our opponent's first bad hand. And they scryed on top. And they have elves? Yo, you can't just do that. Let's lead out with Needle Spires. I don't know what I want to ponder for yet. So, I think our hand, as it currently stands, is pretty good. We already have 2 red, so like, if we draw Kiki-Jiki, then I'm gonna have to like ponder for red mana or something like that. Well, it's, you know, mulligan to 4 is not bad. Okay, I'm pretty happy about Force of Will. Let's play an island. Yeah, because Inspiring Vantage still enters untapped. And I guess now I will ponder. That lets me know what to force and stuff. Wow. Revelark, Mountain, Zealous Conscripts. So we're like 1 Kiki shy of doing everything. I'm kind of digging it. Let's put it all on top with the land first. Because I kind of want to evoke Muldrifter and then Revelark getting back Muldrifter is like a really good play. And we could obviously just lose to Channel, but no, we can't because we have Force of Will. Yeah. And next turn we're going to try and eat the Arbor Elf and Deceiver Exarch. Go ahead. And I think if the Arbor Elf dies, they probably just concede because their deck is so mana hungry. Go, go, go! Tap down that. Do you have an instant speed deal 4 damage spell? I don't think that card exists. Get out of here. I think Char is the only card that would have been good there. Ancient Tomb, okay. Kind of awkward post-combat Ancient Tomb, but we'll take it. A Braid. I'm actually fine with that. I have so many different ways to combo. Those conscripts. So I kind of want to get, the more I think about it, I want to get Muldrifter in play because of, oh, wait a minute. Wow, we can do some dirty things. We can go just cast Revelark and then Restoration Angel the Revelark. Okay, I'm invoking Muldrifter. I'm not above that. Yeah, yeah. And if they do something scary, I mean, Force of Will stops it, but also Conscripts is pretty good. Sweet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play Revelark. And this is not an angel, so Restoration Angel Revelark is a thing. Sure. Also fine. It is a 1/1. Yeah, I'm not in love with the opponent's deck. Fauna Shaman. Like, if your sequence is like Recruiter for Fauna Shaman, that's just not going to go so well. Especially when we're drawing all these sweet lands. Let's hit. If we had green mana, we could Zealous Conscripts, steal their Fauna Shaman, and grab our own Kiki-Jiki to like combo them out. I don't even want to tap down their land. I think it's way sweeter just to Restoration Angel them. Fauna Shaman, yeah, I mean, I will let that resolve. Alright, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, play Resto. The full combo. Let's do it. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Get him back, get him back, get him back, get him back. Untap an island. Kind of like just getting Pestermite in play. That's like a pretty good flying armada. Tap your Ancient Tomb. Island. Hit for like 10 million flying damage. Are they just dead next turn? I think I could have killed them this turn, actually. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I definitely could have killed them this turn, but this is more fun. This is the joy of learning. So Selfless Spirit means all these stay alive. Even if they die, Revelark just brings them back. So yeah, all right. See you guys round 3. All right, round 3. We're gonna win. Let's do this. Going first. This hand's good. Hand's good. It's really, really weak to Wasteland, but in fact, I'm actually not going to play my Tundra until like turn 2, just because I'm scared of my opponent playing Wasteland. So if I see them play a land that indicates they're aggressive, maybe I just go Mountain next. If I see like a island or a swamp, then I'll probably hold up Spell Pierce next turn. But the amount of plays you want to Spell Pierce turn 1 are so low. Well, or we could get max punished and opponent's going to Wheel of Fortune right now. All right. That was fine. And I could not have Spell Pierced any of that, but if this is mono red, this is going to be so bad. Mono red with Ancient Tomb Marks Ruby, I think is okay. It's the combo deck. Well, let's play Tundra. Pass turn. I have Spell Pierce up. The fact that they got Pestermite means they already have Kiki-Jiki. So if they play Volcanic Island, we can actually just be... Wow. What is... Their deck is insane. Okay. Well, we might have a good Spell Pierce target because they have Academy in their deck. Nope. They're just going to Trinket Mage for like a Black Lotus and kill us. Sure. Might as well. I'm going to Pierce that. That cuts them off of 2 mana because it also stops Academy. But their deck is... Like, what even... what even is this right now? What am I watching? Right about now would be a good time for Field of Ruin. I can evoke Muldrifter. Yeah, I think I just gotta get some type of interaction here. I know Path is like fine, but ooh, Karakas disrupts the combo really nicely. No it doesn't, because they just tap Karakas with the Exarch. Okay. Kind of want to just let that happen. Just play Karakas and pass. We might just die to their beatdowns, honestly. That's 5 damage a turn. What is this deck? OP, why you do this to me? Holy cow, dude. Casual, Tolarian Academy, 2 Moxen, Kiki. Alright, we got a very, very uphill battle. Playing more lands. Actually, I should have played a mountain, I think. It probably doesn't matter. I'm mostly just in awe as to what's going on right now. So if I take 5... If I play Path, Dig Through Time right now costs 8, Dig Through Time costs 5. So I'm like 1 mana short of doing everything. So I'm going to take it. We're going to hardcast Gush end of turn. Yeah, their deck is something else. But it can be beaten, hopefully by us. Because we also have the combo. Let's see if they shuffled. Chose to not shuffle, no. Alright, let's cast Gush. Do you also have mana drain by chance? Would it cost this much mana? Oh, do they have Expansion Explosion? Am I just dead? Expansion Explosion costs 4. They can hit me for 5. I think I would just scoop because I'd be at 1 life and they would draw 5 cards. Yeah, I think this is actually Expansion Explosion. Okay. Playing around Daze? Wow, my opponent's great. Mad respect. Well, we're at 2. There's Field of Ruin, but you're a little bit too late, good sir. Alright, so if we draw like swords, we can kill both. Or we find a blocker, or we draw Ancestral Vision. Alright, Ponder, you got some work cut out for you. Oh, Sower of Temptation's good. Yeah, let's draw that. And I kind of like Thing in the Ice too. Okay, let's draw Sower. No shuffle. And I kind of want to keep up Karakas / Path to Exile. So let's go Field of Ruin, Sower of Temptation, Sower steals Pestermite. And then we can block Recruiter with Sower, and then we have to like Path to Exile this Trinket Mage. Oh, right. We're dead. Fair enough. Okay, I don't know how I'm winning this game. I'm just putting that out there. Their deck is ridiculous, so we're just gonna hope. All right, going first. Let's get good hands. We need basically, well, we have literally 3 mountains in our whole deck, but this hand can compete. Again, they have like Black Lotus, 2 Mox, and Academy Runes, so they could kill us turn 2, but if they don't, this is a turn 5 kill. Ooh, we even get a Ponder. Dig Through Time, Frantic Search, Island. Kind of think I can do better. Yeah, I want some interaction. It is interaction, but it also requires mana that we do not currently have. I don't know, maybe I should have just kept the... It's so likely we hit a 5th land, though. I was going to say, maybe we should have kept the 5th land and just gone for the turn 5 kill. Like, turn 4, end of turn Pestermite, turn 5 Kiki. Because right now, it's kind of awkward. We want to Factor Fiction on turn 4. But I don't want to play Pestermite too early because they've shown Chain Lightning, which means they probably have other burn. Them main phase brainstorming. In most people, I would say main phase brainstorm probably not a good play. Given that my opponent played around Daze, I'm giving them the never mind. Maybe they're just completely stuck on mana here. Let's go Mountain, pass turn, and alright. I feel like they're gonna tap down my mana and it's gonna hurt. Here's our path, okay. Well, now I feel really silly for putting that land on the bottom because I drew all white cards. Grand Dynamo. I'm gonna go for it. If we draw any land, we have 2 lands that don't work. I'm gonna go for it. I think that's better. Land off the top just wins the game. Yes. Come on, deck land. Untapped land. Ugh, come on. Alright, we're gonna main face Foff, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that was greedy, but we have Revelark in hand to kind of undo this. The gig is kind of up, but it's actually not. Because now, if we just get Kiki-Jiki in play, yeah, we're actually still relatively safe right now. I will be taking the lands here. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I can still play Tundra and hold up Swords and Path and all that. And I think that's worth it. Let's just hit. If they... Ugh, the problem is they have so much mana. If we had just hit a land there, would have been all over. Okay, Mortars kills that, but Revelark brings it back. So I think I'm just gonna run out a naked Kiki-Jiki right now. The opponent can counter it. If they like end of turn Pestermite or something, then I can Swords their creature. And if they don't kill it, then I can just evoke Revelark and win the game. So I actually kind of want them to use a counterspell on this, but it really doesn't matter what they do. This looks like a counterspell, Mystic Confluence. Okay, so they draw a bunch. I cannot pay for this. I'm okay with that happening. I hope they use all their mana to do something busted, because they're like, oh, Kiki-Jiki's gone. They didn't see this card. Nobody ever talks about this combo. So just tap out. We got some bikes going by my house. No, don't do that. These aren't the things we want to see. I think I just play Needle Spires. I'm not going for it into open mana with 7 cards in hand. And this is probably Pestermite. Oh, well, this is getting countered for sure. Expansion, dig through time. Yeah, we can't have that going around. Because we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I think I just actually no. My opponent has Black Lotus in their deck. I can only stop so much with Disallow. Against a normal deck, I think it's better to save the counterspell for the action. But they could just grab, like, who knows, like Black Lotus, Tinker, Pestermite, Deceiver Exarch. Like, I think just getting the double Demonic Tuner countered is better in this situation. Because if they tap out for not Upheaval, I can just kill them. I want this to be... What do I want this to be? Worm Coil Engine is probably always my favorite. Alright, that was weird. Opponent tapped all their mana, held it, and then didn't use it. This has got to be an Upheaval, right? Ugh, this is an Upheaval. Their deck is so good. No, I can't beat Upheaval. Ugh, fine. We were so close. If we had just drawn a land that one turn. Ugh. Just play a creature that I can swords. Yeah, Mox Diamond Upheaval is pretty gross. Alright, opponent has, I think, literally the sickest deck I've seen in this iteration of Vintage Cube, so I can't be too mad, because they have all the most fun win conditions. Yep. We got a lot of discard. Alright, so we still got to just get up to 6 mana, and we don't need all these mountains. So 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can discard 1 here. And then I kind of want all of these because I need all the mana. So I think I just get rid of Sower. And then our game plan is basically use Swords and Path to hope to stay alive until we can evoke Revelark. And in the next 5 turns, we need to draw 1 land. I still think it was worth going for it on that 1 turn. Because, like, when your opponent's able to do this, you take every shot you can get at winning the game. We were, like, in that 1 turn, like 50% to win. Or, maybe it was around 50. Because we had drawn 1, 2. It was close to 50. And that's... I would take all the 50% shots at winning against this opponent I could get. Because, yeah. There's a Sower. Okay, that one's fine. Odd. What would I find off of Faithless Looting? I don't really know, but I'm not going to do anything with the island, so I might as well cast it. Discard these 2. Go. Maybe I should have kept the plains. I don't need this many islands. And now, yeah, I don't know. I think casting Faithless Looting is right. I mean, if they're attacking for 2 a turn, that's fine with me. Pure Recruiter, yeah. Yeah, because if I had another plane, then I could really get there. And they cannot cast Kiki, okay. Blooded Strand is good. That means we automatically have an untapped white source. We might still have a shot, unless they have counterspells. Counterspells will be bad. And opponent has enough mana to go for it. So they play Kiki-Jiki. Kiki-Jiki targets the Recruiter. They get a Recruiter copy. Recruiter gives them Pestermite. We gotta let them cast Pestermite. And then turn off auto yields. We want Pestermite to target Kiki-Jiki. And then we kill him with swords. And we have Path as a backup. Nice. And so yeah, basically we let them go through all that because now they're tapped out and they don't get access to the Pestermite trigger. And okay, we got 6 mana. We got a turn 6 play, and we have a Deceiver Exarch. Sounds good to me. I can ambush the Recruiter or tap down Thran Dynamo. How much mana do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I kind of want to just tap down. I think I wait. I wait a turn because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not just dead. If they have Expansion Explosion, obviously I'm dead. But overall, okay. I kind of want to save Exarch so that I can get rid of their interactive mana on the turns that matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That being said, playing Deceiver Exarch does gain me a lot of life here, and they might counter it. Okay, we're gonna do this. Gains me a ton of life, and it could get countered. Yeah, see? Seems good to me. I almost feel like I want to just run out Path to Exile to gain some life. I think I'm going to do that. Oh. Okay, I guess I don't have any planes left in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Ugh. No. So they already used Mystic Confluence. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can hold up Force of Will. This is kind of tough. Expansion Explosion just kills me anyway. I feel like holding up Force has got to be better than pathing their Pestermite. They only have 2 cards in hand, and one of them has to be burned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then if we draw a blue card, we can Force of Will the Expansion Explosion on our turn. Okay. We go to 1. The problem is that they have Chain Lightning and Expansion. Fiery Confluence. Counter that. You have 1 card. Please don't be burned. Just let me combo you out 1 time. They only have 1 card in hand. It can't be that good, right? We have the win. So for those watching, Revelark Evoke gets back Kiki-Jiki and Pestermite, or probably Deceiver Exarch. And then we have the full combo. I don't know what they're thinking about, but I'm really scared. Come on! Why'd you even think about... Alright. Well, we were so close to getting there many, many times. Our opponent's deck was just the grossest thing I've ever seen. One day, this is one of my favorite combos in the cube. One day we're going to get our opponents with Revelark, Kiki-Jiki, Deceiver Exarch. It's going to happen. We're so close. See you guys next time.